All right, welcome to first episode of Screen Queens. Woo! Get hyped, let's
yes,
go.
Queen.
Yay!
So we've ditched the 42 show to really just dive into our other side.
Fuck the 42 show.
And that side is our love of entertainment.
We all love it.
We do.
Who doesn't love being entertained?
Entertained, yeah.
For free.
Are you not entertained?
Or at least $9.95
Well,
a month.
there you go. Russell Crowe in the building.
Yeah.
They're great films.
Find our Patreon. Also, support us at whenever it comes.
Yeah, totally. Totally coming.
Yeah. Good.
You're in charge of that project. There's the weather.
I just learned in other news that you can buy all the... You remember the cars from Mad Max Fury Road?
Yes.
Didn't watch it, so...
Are you serious?
Well, that's part of my... I think my role on this show will be the guy who hasn't seen the thing.
Okay.
So I think that'll be my niche.
It's such a good movie.
Dude,
no doubt. I really want to watch it.
All the vehicles are up for sale right now on Lloyd's Auctions, by the way.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Holy
Including the Doofmobile, which for those of you who have seen the car, the film is the massive truck loaded to the brim with amps.
Yeah,
I can see it there. That's very cool.
And it's got the gentleman that's suspended playing the flaming guitar, the Doof wagon, up for sale right now.
There's
Lloyd's
no
Auctions.
way it's road legal.
None of these would be street legal,
You
for
don't know
sure. Maybe some of these little cruiser cars. But
Wow.
yeah.
That's very, very
Buy all
cool.
this shit, but imagine just seeing the Doof wagon driving down the M1.
Well, I mean, depending on where the economy's headed, it could be maybe not that far away. So prepare yourself in advance.
Yeah, get your car now.
You've never seen Mad Max Fury Road?
I've never seen any Mad Max movies.
I hate them. I still watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
You hated the other Mad Max
Road's
movies?
Fury Road's the best of the lot.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
best of the lot. by
They
a
missed
long way.
they missed a slam dunk on making it Furry Road.
They did.
So it could have just been everyone in fursuits, doing that kinky shit, pissing on each other and all that.
It's a shame they didn't go down that road.
Yeah.
We'll
Watch our
contact George Miller.
Scream Queens After Dark.
Yeah.
Patreon exclusive content.
Other entertainment news, sad news today at time of recording, Norm Mcdonald died.
That's right.
I don't really know who this guy is.
He's
you
genuinely funny.
He was on what was that show with Drew Carey? I mean, he was on the Drew Carey show, wasn't he?
That was the Drew Carey show.
Yeah,
was the show with Drew
but
Carey.
he was also on what's that other one? The game show.
Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I
He's
love
on
that
there a
show.
lot.
Yeah, he was on Who's Line a lot.
But I'm fairly certain he was on the Drew Carey show.
He's just a really funny comedian.
Right.
A genuinely fun, not ironically funny. He's actually...
His voice definitely added a lot to that.
Yeah, if you heard his voice...
Oh, really? I'd be familiar?
Yeah, for sure you would.
Okay. I just looked at his face immediately and I didn't go, oh, yeah, I know this guy. What was he in Billy Madison?
He was one of the friends.
Yeah.
Righto, cool.
Or one of his little... You know how he had those maybe three friends that used to hang out with him all the time?
Yeah, is that one of the ones who did the douchebag on the door?
Yeah.
They called that a douchebag, I think.
No, they called the shit poop.
Yeah, but
Called the shit poop.
But didn't he call it lighting a douchebag on fire?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't recall it that much.
Anyway, because he makes this poop, he has to stomp out the poop.
He does.
He called the shit poop, obviously.
He was in Dr. Dolittle, Tale to the Chief.
Very cool.
Obviously a high quality one.
I see what's going
He
on.
was on
here.
the Drew Carey show.
Proceed.
Yeah. He
Nice.
played Simon Tate /
Cleveland
Norman
rocks.
Cleveland has been known to rock from time to time.
It sure does. Cleveland rocks.
Yeah, you'd know Norm Macdonald.
All right, cool.
Especially
Yeah.
the voice.
I'll do my own little tribute after the show.
A glue gun tribute?
I could, if you want. Again, Patreon After Dark content. Screen Quaves.
I thought it'd be an interesting thing that'll probably A, I'll forget to do each week, and B, won't be interesting.
Okay.
Well, this is great. This is a great premise so far.
Is to have a look at box office, like what
Numbers?
the top 5 on the box office is in Australia, US, and worldwide.
I like that.
Mr. Worldwide?
So currently the top 5 on the box office in Australia, these figures for some reason don't include The Weekend Just Gone, it seems.
Right. You got Chinese figures on that list?
When you see the worldwide figures, you'll get a feeling
Cool.
for what's happening.
Well, I can't guess in advance that the Chinese Marvel movie is going to be number 1.
No, not on the worldwide list, but the Chinese Marvel movie is number 1 in Australia, followed by Free Guy, Suicide Squad, Respect, and Jungle Cruise.
Not heard of Respect. Oh, yeah, I have. Don't be stupid.
Respect. Someone.
Aretha Franklin
Yeah, it's
biopic.
the Aretha
Really?
Franklin
Okay.
movie. And in US, it's the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yep.
Then Candyman, the horror film, which I think is yet to release.
I've seen something for that.
Yeah,
Maybe a
I think
billboard or
it's
something
yet
for
to
Candyman.
release in Australia.
Candyman.
Then Free Guy at 3, Paw Patrol coming in at number 4.
Lovely.
And then Jungle Cruise holding 5th place there as well. And Respect is 6th.
Jungle Cruise has The Rock in it, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
and Emily Blunt.
Yeah, great.
The plan with Jungle Cruise is for it to take over as the new franchise.
So that whole movie was made to be a ride. 100%.
Well,
Right.
it already is a ride. It's based
there
on
you
a
go.
ride.
There you go. The movie's based on a ride.
One of the original
Fantastic.
rides.
Straight up, the whole time you're watching it going, if this isn't a ride, it is now.
You watched it.
Yeah, I saw Jungle Cruise.
Why'd you do that?
Thought it'd be cool. This is a nice little family adventure movie. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He came to me and went, I saw Jungle Cruise, and I was like, I haven't yet. And he was like, how have I seen a Disney movie that you haven't?
That is genuinely odd. Yeah.
It is on Disney Plus right now for $35.99. Didn't do that, obviously.
No.
Well, yeah.
You could just see it at the cinemas.
Holy moly.
Obviously
Yeah, you
didn't
could
do
do that
that
too.
either.
Yeah, sure.
And then here you go.
You can watch
This
any
is
movie of your
this
life,
is-
really.
Currently, so far for 2021, the worldwide box office. Are you ready?
Mr. Worldwide.
Do you want to take a guess?
At what the number one movie so far
Just
in
like
2021?
I've got the top 5. Do you want to take a guess at some of the movies that might be on there? You aren't going to get this number 1. I'm telling you now, you won't guess number
Fight Club?
1. Surprisingly, no.
No. Geez, what came out this year that was big?
There's an obvious one.
Did I see
for
Tenet
me.
this year?
No, that's last year.
That was last year, wasn't
Yeah.
it? That was the last time I went to the movies.
Really?
So
There's a very for me. There was one. The movie that's number 2, I think was an obvious one when you think about big name movies that have come out this year.
Honestly, I can't think of... I couldn't tell you 3 movies that came
Alright,
out.
did
we'll
they
start-
do Grease Lightning too?
Well,
Grease 2. I'm saying Grease 2. I'm locking it in.
At number 5 is Black Widow, the Marvel movie.
Yeah, righto.
And number 4 was Godzilla vs King Kong, which I did see.
Epic. Didn't see it.
It's not horrible.
Yep.
It's not great.
Yep.
It's got the coach from Friday Night Lights in it.
It's got Godzilla in it.
It does have Godzilla and King Kong.
Yeah. I don't know about King Kong.
Mr. Kong.
Number 3 is a movie called Detective Chinatown. I believe it's Detective Chinatown 3.
Oh, cool.
Obviously.
Yeah. I was going to say, I just watched 2 the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2, the one that I thought was obvious, is Fast and Furious 9.
Oh.
F9.
Yes,
Obviously.
F9.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Correct
the Fast
title,
and
please.
Furious saga.
Can't wait for F10. What's that like?
And then,
Maximize window?
Number 1 is a movie called Hi Mum.
You're
Hi,
kidding.
And if
Hi-
you look up Hi Mum, I
H-I-G-H?
believe... No.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
M-O-M.
And I believe it's the synopsis is like a woman goes back in time to befriend her own mother.
Oh, it's Chinese.
It's
Yes.
a Chinese comedy, mate. Starring Shen He and Zhang Zhaofei.
It's
I've
crazy.
obviously butchered that pronunciation, but whatever.
Look at that.
That could be something.
It's PG.
You'd have to think so.
Yes, goes back in time to befriend her own mother. So,
Wow.
that people ask,
822
is Hi
milli.
Mum a good movie?
Wow.
$60 million budget. 60 million US. I know. Sure. Probably not gonna.
So,
All right,
a near
hang
billion
on a
dollar movie
second.
for a movie that hasn't come out.
I'm more interested in 1970s Hi Mum. It's an American black comedy film by Brian De Palma and it's one of Robert De Niro's first movies. Now that sounds like something I can get behind.
Robert De Niro as John Rubin.
Be Black Baby. One of the film's most memorable sequences involves a black radical group who invite a group of wasps to feel what it's like to be black in a sequence. This sounds like a great adaptation for 2021. We're all about like inclusivity at the moment.
The sequence is both a satire and example of the experimental theatre and cinema movements. Sure. Okay.
Wow. Cool. Good for Rob. Big Robbie.
I wonder if he went on to do anything.
No, I'll have to Google his filmography later.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
He was one of those guys who invented that CD burning software.
That's right.
Ah.
I remember
Not that I ever used it.
one of the first computer I got that had Windows XP. It was
Yeah.
like we actually went out and like, let's go get a family computer. And it came
Yeah.
with all that Nero stuff on it.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Got a burnt copy of the Spiderman, one of the OG Spider-Man games.
I was going to say,
I played
no.
so
used
much
to be able
of
to-
it.
I mean, a game. Just think about that for a second. They used to have video games on CDs.
And it was so easy because
CDs.
one of your friends would buy it and you'd be like, oh, bonus copy.
And now it's annoying when stuff does come in CDs. Because
Yeah,
you're like,
I don't have this.
like, I haven't got anything to put this in.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this?
Isn't there just a download
I'll
code for
put
this?
it in the trunk of my car with my CD
With the other
stacker is.
5.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few trailers to get through today. So
Sure.
we'll let's watch something called Don't Look Up.
Mum.
Yeah, Don't Look Up. I've got it labeled in here as Don't Look Back. I forgot, so that's how I labeled it.
This
Don't
is
Look Up, Mum.
This is a movie that is very highly touted. It's coming to Netflix December 24th.
Oh,
It'll have
Netflix
a
movie.
limited. Wait.
Wait.
It's going to have a limited theatrical release beforehand. It's directed by Adam McKay. He did Anchorman, Step Brothers, Talladega Nights, The Big Short, and
Tell
Vice.
us who it's starring, though, obviously. Or should we
It is
leave that as a surprise?
All right.
Yeah,
I know
leave
nothing
it-
about this, so I'm very excited.
The cast is ridiculous.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay. It's this. Great. I wanted to watch this.
Of course you did, because it's got El DiCaprio in it.
I haven't seen the trailer.
Everyone in it.
All right, wait.
You are here now. You are here now. You are here now. You are here now. Here now. Your breathing is stressing me out.
This will affect the entire planet.
I know, but it's like so stressful.
Can I get that one more ice water?
I'll get 2 more glasses of white wine. And I don't need the judgy face. There's a comet headed directly towards Earth.
Do you know how many the world is ending meetings we've had over the last 2 years?
Drought, famine, hole in the ozone is so boring.
Is Jonah the president?
I think Meryl Streep
yeah.
is, and Jonah's the...
Like, advisor. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I could do without Jennifer Lawrence shits me to tears.
Not the world's biggest fan of Jennifer Lawrence, apart
No.
from that thing that she did a while ago.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
that was pretty good.
Thank God for
Yeah.
the cloud, eh?
Yeah, great.
I
great
didn't.
cloud.
I think Silver Linings Playbook has a lot of positives about that movie.
That's,
Nah, Jennifer Lawrence can fuck off.
But if
That's
anyone
just,
didn't
that's just
notice,
one man speaking.
some of the people in this movie are obviously Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Jonah Hill, Timothy Chalamet, Meryl Streep, Kate Blanchett, Ariana Grande, Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
And
At some
on
point,
and
you're
on
just
and
putting
on.
people in because you want it to be a bigger deal than it is. Like Ariana Grande, what is she possibly going to add? To
you know
this?
she's gonna
very
have a line.
attractive.
She'll have a line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she'll look good.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yes, 7 rings.
I just thought we haven't been
Yeah, we haven't
Queenie
been
enough.
playing it
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio is enough to get any movie over the line for me.
Yeah.
And him and Jonah Hill were obviously great together in Wolf of Wall Street. That was good. So maybe that's
Punching lewds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same chemistry. But I assume, again, it's probably going to be 1 or 2 scenes because the whole movie is premised on Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence's characters taking the fact that they found this comet, I believe, that's going to destroy Earth.
So it's Independence Day.
Yeah, with
Ooh, very
Jennifer
cool.
Lawrence instead of Will Smith.
They did Independence Day too, didn't they?
I don't know.
I think they did a reboot. I think it was shit.
Sounds about right.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
they
don't-
were going to do it. I thought there was another one coming.
I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows?
Speaking of,
we'll find out when
you
it
know,
comes.
Just
Yeah.
rewinding back to when you were speaking about Free Guy.
Yes.
I recently watched The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Oh,
his-
yeah.
his
Okay.
newest-
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I've seen The Hitman's
I
Bodyguard.
bet it wasn't that bad.
It was fun.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, Samuel L. Jackson and what's his name?
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
So that's good combo.
It's a good combo.
And then you've also got Selma Hayek, and they're just being Selma Hayek.
Yeah.
you know.
Just hiking
Doing
it up.
the ageless things that she does.
Yeah, just good fun.
Yeah.
Good fun little
It's great
film.
stuff.
I thought the first one was pretty good. I haven't seen the...
Yeah,
the
just as
wife.
good.
Yeah.
Just as good.
I find him highly watchable.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah, he seems like the sort of guy you'd love to have a beer with.
Yeah, he seems like he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Yeah,
So
for
like
sure.
when you see him in like, you know, on say like the Tonight Show or whatever, he's always entertaining,
Yeah.
and on his Instagram and that
the
sort
stuff that
of
he does with his wife is quite funny too.
Yeah,
Seems like a good purchase.
Now there's a
Brie Larson.
no
No.
Blake Lively.
Blake Lively.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. I knew it was one of the
But
best.
honestly, about as close as you can get without getting it. So.
yeah, it was right.
Yeah.
I mean, same initials.
No,
even.
100%. Yeah,
Like, I was-
same initials, same syllables, everything.
That was pretty
get it.
good.
Yeah.
You've done well.
Yeah. All right, what do we got?
What else we got?
Oh, The Matrix. Can we do The Matrix next?
Okay, we-
Please, Dad, please.
Sure.
We've got the Matrix at home.
Yeah, I see. Well, I mean, okay, so I haven't watched this trailer yet either. So the two
Haven't
ones
you?
that I hadn't watched the Don't Look Up, whatever.
Yeah.
And I hadn't watched the Matrix trailer, but they were the two ones that I knew about that I really thought these are cool. These are movies that sound like it's something that I'm going to be into. Obviously, The Matrix is what it is. I recently decided I'm going to go back and do the trilogy again. I want to do it in one night, but I don't know if that's really possible.
Don't do that.
Really?
Just don't watch 2 and 3,
Yeah,
and
don't
don't
watch
watch
two and
number
Why
1.
would you say that?
Because 2 and 3 suck.
I remember
so bad.
2 being like pretty good.
Come on, mate.
My
3 I remember being pretty crappy, but
they were both
were they really
bad.
both terrible?
Number 1
Yeah.
is one of the great films.
Yeah, and then
And then
just
it
decided,
goes off a cliff.
Yeah, it sucks.
Interesting thing
Right.
with Matrix 4 is set to release 22nd of December.
Yeah.
Is it was meant to release on the 21st of May this year, which happens to be the same day as the new John Wick movie came out.
Right.
And considering Keanu is essentially playing the same person,
He really is.
they were like,
okay.
oh, we're going to delay it till later in the year. So
It is
this
basically John Wick in the Matrix.
Yeah.
And Lawrence Fishburne is
is
replaced
not
by
there. A younger version of him.
a man by that looks like Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, really? They just
except
tried
without
to,
the gap.
Oh, God.
Well, there's a lot of rumors going around that it may be like a younger Morpheus.
Right.
Because he
but he
looks
just
like
looks older.
I think he looks super young comparatively
I'm mildly
than
concerned.
what Lawrence Fishburne looks like right now.
Oh,
No.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let me see that. Oh, I like Kino check.
Kino check.
Kino check. R3.
It's also got NPH in it.
Particularly triggered
Yes.
right now.
Cool.
Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams.
Love it already.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
my dog.
I'm on an excellent adventure. How bad was the new version of that movie?
Didn't say it.
I watched the first 20 minutes and couldn't finish it.
Hi.
Yeah, Trinity's
Yeah, let's go. Oh, they got that Jefferson airplane too.
Yeah, White Rabbit in the
Yeah.
building.
back. Punching blue pills. Don't want to go back down that hole.
Dude, I'm so in on
Yeah,
this
me
movie.
too. The first
I'm
time I saw
so
this trailer, I
in
was
on
like,
this movie.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's go.
Wait till you see not Lawrence Fishburne.
Hey! Hey! Oh, it's got the new names of the Wachowski sisters.
Yeah.
You're going to have to find me.
Oh, this is such a Scream Queens boost.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me. No?
Let's go.
There's the agents, bro. Hey, that blue hair. That's trying to be you.
Yeah.
He's in.
I'm in.
Going
I'm
back to
all
where it
in.
started. Back to the Matrix.
It's so hype. It's one of the most hyped trailers I've ever seen.
man. You know, this movie could suck so bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's going to make the cash back.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's probably gonna suck. It can't be good. There's no way it can be good.
Who knows?
Have you seen
They've had
did
enough
you ever
time to
watch
reflect.
Entourage?
No, you ask me that. I feel like every day in a different way.
Great TV show. But in that they make this big budget movie about Pablo Escobar.
Right.
And the trailer is ridiculously good.
Yeah.
And like they nearly sell the movie based on the trailer.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
It's
That's how-
that good.
that's how it
And then
works.
everyone hates like the movie is a complete flop.
Right.
I feel like that's potentially where like they've cut this incredible trailer.
Yeah.
Everyone likes our age-ish and a bit older, like grew up on the Matrix. It's
Yeah.
like, "Huh!"
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
when you
yeah.
get there and be like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves is not the greatest actor.
Yeah.
whoa.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm
No, he's
sorry.
obviously not.
Yeah.
He plays one character.
And that's
Luckily,
fine.
that's the character he plays.
So does Liam Neeson. So does a bunch of actors. But if you do
Yeah.
it well enough, the thing about 2 and 3 that sucked for me is they got away from all the cool shit of like bending bullets and all that, and it just became this like underground.
It was like a weird political
spaceship fucking.
thing.
Yeah, it was like Bible. It was like
shithouse.
Bible politics stuff.
Yeah, it's like fuck off. Just go back to the stuff.
Well, the Wachowskis were obviously, you know, they were going,
They were
they
going
were,
through
they were,
some
they were having
stuff.
some thoughts at that time.
Sure,
So you know,
don't make shit movies.
there's no look.
Yeah,
there's no
be
excuse.
whoever you want to be. just remember what we want in our
I
entertainment.
hear that. Now, the other thing that made me laugh when I saw that trailer is that it reminded me a lot of that, that the budget trailer that they made. The guys who made the budget Matrix.
That's right.
Yeah, that was very funny. Also, shout out to the Matrix video game, one of the great video games of all time.
Good.
Oh my god,
so good.
so good. I have that actually on disc on Xbox.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've got
Building
the
up your
real
focus.
thing. Yeah, oh, dude, honestly,
Chasing those twins on the motorbike.
dude.
Oh.
And then playing as Ghost in the car chase scene, just getting to gun down the shit out of everyone as they're chasing you. Man, one of the greats. Actually, I'm actually going back and play that game again. I thought about that the other day.
It won't hold up.
It will definitely hold up. I did it 6 years ago or thereabouts, and it held up. No reason why it won't now.
It's no MLB The Show.
It's
obviously.
it's no MLB The Show. It's no
fact.
college football that they can't remake.
Well, no, that is being remade.
Oh, thank God.
Waiting for it to come out.
It's no Gex 3D.
Oh, dude, don't even. Enter the Gecko. Man, I had some trauma to that game. Some of those levels were too spooky for kids. I'm telling you, G8 Plus was not enough. G8 Plus was not enough. All right, what have we got?
Let's hit some. Let's run through some upcoming TV show things with the a trailer for a show coming to Disney Plus. It is part of their Marvel Phase 4, which resulted in them
Phase 4.
Yeah, which has
Train.
been the worst phase aside from some of the
Shut
TV
up.
shows. So
I've seen this because I've recently subscribed to Disney Plus.
so this trailer came out a day ago from us recording this.
This pops
Right.
up all the
Oh
time.
no,
on
I'm
Disney
not
Plus.
talking about Only Murders. I'm talking about Hawkeye.
Okay, well, never mind. Whatever Only Murders is.
Only Murders is not part of Marvel, surprisingly.
Could be.
So Hawkeye,
Depending on what
the new
phase they're
show
in.
coming based on Hawkeye, the character played by Jeremy Renner.
Let's go.
Hit it.
This is the first Christmas we've had together
Oh, Christmas film.
in years.
I love you guys.
TV show.
Does it say Poggers? That's weird.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
Oh no. Is it Arrow?
Past has caught up with me.
He's the Marvel version of Arrow.
be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
Oh, he's not going to be home for Christmas, is
He's
he?
not going to be home for Christmas.
You just know when you say that he's not coming home.
Or he'll come home
Just in time.
just in time.
I hate movies that force the
A
Christmas
whole lot of enemies.
emotion.
You're a Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have
Kate.
actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe.
Obviously
I'll
love
see
that
you
Christmas
back
Carol.
in a day or two.
It's great to have a new recording that I can spin at the end of the year.
You a Haley Steinfeld fan? I mean,
Things have gotten
Sure. Was she in the cloud?
complicated.
probably.
What was that? Austin Powers font? Is that what that is?
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy shit! There are arrows more dangerous than that one?
It's just some Christmas.
Don't put Disney logos at the end. We know it's Disney. That makes it so much worse.
There's the Disney Plus logo, it's, streaming on Disney Plus.
I just will never. It's going to take a lot of social conditioning for me to associate Disney with good things, especially like action movies. Just don't put the Disney logo at the end.
Again, it's a TV show.
Dude, don't care. Honestly, don't care. And also, they've stolen that font from Gold Member, I think maybe with the arrow, the Austin Powers, like with the sexual arrow, the male
yeah.
sign. Anyway, whatever is what it is.
Anyway, look,
looks
it's a
garbage.
follow-on from all their other TV shows. For my mind,
You could for sure watch that in the background. You could be happy having that in the background.
I think it'll be okay purely
Keep the
because
dogs interested.
I don't mind Hawkeye as a character.
Start barking at the explosions.
But people people loved WandaVision. I didn't.
Imagine, sorry.
Didn't even watch it.
I have to stop for a second. Imagine the poor fucking people who worked on that movie And
I doubt they're
and they,
poor.
No. Well, yeah. And they put blood, sweat, and tears into producing this thing in the middle of a fucking pandemic. And then 3 people dressed in rainbow tiaras with a fucking unicorn globe in the background just flippantly dismiss it as something to keep the dogs interested. Like, what an absolute kick in the dick that is.
I mean, I'll watch it.
Great. Joel, they could count on you. You know what? They can always count on you.
No, I didn't.
It means nothing to say
I didn't
that.
watch WandaVision. I only watched like 2 episodes of Loki.
Oh, what a
But I
stinger.
watched all of Falcon and Winter Soldier because that is really good.
So you're just saying words I don't even know.
Oh my god. Josh says Joel could riff on Disney movies for a while. Just keep it.
Again, they're TV shows.
Oh my god, who cares? That's just a longer movie. Oh man. Anyway, cool. Something to keep the dogs interested. Next.
Let's stick with the Disney one and go for the most disappointing.
Oh no.
The absolute most. So I'll run through new this week. I've only put 3 things down, and one of them is what we're about to watch. So
I'm not even going to put this on for the dogs, to be fair.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
Right.
This is Only Murders in the Building.
Where do we start?
At the very beginning.
Oh,
Got in
great.
the elevator with these
It's on
2
Disney
weirdos.
Plus in Australia,
Then
though.
Tim got in the elevator.
Approximately 12 minutes from now.
Speaking to the
I will be
camera. That's how you know it's good.
Tim Kono's death has been ruled a homicide, and apparently one of you jerk-offs did it.
I can't stop thinking about this.
Neither can I.
We should do our own true crime podcast.
We're gonna go down there and look around for clues.
You want to come?
Do I want to break into a dead guy's apartment and go through all his shit?
She's going to say yes.
Sounds
isn't
like
she?
an afternoon.
Oh, flipped it.
Selena!
The only thing that matters is that there's a killer on the loose in our building.
Oh, that is a very good line. Badly delivered, but a good line.
I think we're onto something big here.
And these are...
Candid photos I took of our neighbors,
Why are they all selfies?
so I don't draw suspicion. So hot in here. Do we have to do this in a closet?
The acoustics are better. And trust me, you need acoustics.
I'm gonna pass out.
That's funny.
The how, the why, and the why now.
Oh,
Get
the sassy
the
black
what and the
character.
See, why would you say what? I never said what. There's no what.
There wasn't.
Shit just got super real.
She's very attractive.
Suspects. Just
Selena
got them
Gomez.
all.
Yeah, smoke show.
Hold on. Get out of the building now. Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Help me, someone. Keep your eyes peeled. Anything can be a clue.
There's a very strong chance the killer is musical superstar Sting.
The guy from U2.
Oh, because she's young.
Yeah,
That's funny.
That's the joke.
You
That's
consent
funny.
to being recorded? Just say anything to agree.
No, please.
Thanks, perfect.
Sir McDonald doing this.
We're gonna cut. I like the emotion. Keep that. I kind of need you to enunciate better. Do you have anything?
The crying is covering the dialogue.
Oh, that's a good note. Okay, when you're ready, and action.
Anyone who's tried to make a true crime podcast will find that last joke hilarious.
So
I don't know. I haven't made one, but I assumed that it was for them.
I've watched the first 2.5 episodes of this because I love.
That's a series.
Yeah, I love Martin Short.
Yeah.
I think Martin Short is a comedic genius.
25 years ago.
Yes.
Not enough to have his brain on the credits though. It's from the comedic mind.
Well, no, because it's written by Steve Martin.
Right. Okay.
Who
But
was also
Steve Martin
good
and Martin
25
Short are
minutes.
like best friends.
Right. Doesn't seem that way.
It's difficult to watch.
Really?
It's,
Is that because there's not enough Selena?
There's plenty of Selena, but no, she's
Probably
often
too much
rugged
Selena,
up.
yeah.
Right.
But it's just
Too much of Selena acting.
too
Right.
much of everything.
Right.
It's not good.
It seems like Steve Martin's one of those guys who he just keeps getting passes. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh, that's
well,
right. He
you
was
can
in that film. a
Coast
while
off your
ago.
history.
Yeah.
He plays the banjo.
Yeah, he's like a slapstick comedian in a world that doesn't need that anymore. you know?
Their 2-man show on Broadway is entertaining. Or was entertaining.
Probably.
It was like 2 years ago.
I don't think that I genuinely don't think that Steve Martin is unfunny. I think
No,
he's
no.
I think he's probably a really funny guy. Obviously it's hard to shoot on this because I haven't seen it, but it just seems like I don't know. It seems like it's he seems too nice. I think he seems so nice.
Yeah.
Like such a nice guy. I can't imagine him having anything like edgy.
Well,
There's-
Bill
there's
Cosby
nothing-
seemed nice too, though.
There's nothing edgy about his character.
And he's free.
This is true.
So what are you gonna now? What?
Just saying he seemed nice.
Yeah,
that's it.
How about now?
Yeah, how do you feel about it?
Probably a nice guy.
Probably learned a lot.
Other things that are new, other than
You
only
want a
murders.
drink? No, thanks, Bill.
I think only murders in the
mate.
building. There's 3 or 4.
How long before
Four.
it came? Actually.
I think there's 4 episodes so far out. It's one of those like released week by week.
Oh wow.
Other new stuff that's new at the moment. Let's go with Billions season 5. I adore this show.
Billions.
And on that note, the other new thing is the final season of Lucifer.
Oh yeah, I
No,
saw
that's
that.
right.
Yeah, number 1 in Australia at the moment on Netflix.
I mean, the show's massive.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to watch an English devil helping the Beverly Hills Police Department?
Actually,
LA
me.
Police
Me.
Department.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and me. I watched the first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And then it got real weird.
Right.
Now that they're no longer like fighting, like solving crimes.
Yeah.
Now like God and angels are involved, and it's got a little bit too supernatural.
Okay. A little bit of angels and demons.
Weird. For me.
Tom Hanks.
But on the subject of Billions, let's run around the room on what you're watching at the moment, because mine is Billions. I'm
Very cool.
currently watching Billions and Heels.
Who's in Billions?
Damian Lewis.
Damian
who
Lewis.
was
Dean Lewis?
Paul Giamatti is in it.
Right.
And then Damian Lewis.
Have you seen the Rick and Morty yet? So I can make the half of
Yes,
Paul
yeah,
Giamatti.
yeah.
Good. Finally, that joke lands a week later.
That's Damian Lewis. You wouldn't know him from Home.
Oh yeah, it's the
was it
30
Homecoming.
Yeah,
Homeland?
and wasn't he also
Homeland,
in?
That's it.
Wasn't he also in that? What was it called? 24 or something?
No,
that's Kiefer Sutherland.
That's Kiefer
That's
Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland. I like Kiefer Sutherland. I
He
think
was in a new show, not new anymore.
Yeah.
Designated Survivor.
Ah, yes.
Right.
That was
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Cool.
It got cancelled.
Yeah.
That's how good it was.
Probably.
I think Damian Lewis is a brilliant actor, and also the man whose name escapes me. That in that picture of him giving the finger there, the guy behind him with the little goatee. No, up that
This
guy. Wags is the name of the character. Is
Cool.
brilliant. He's also really, really good in. If anyone watches Suits, he played Daniel Hardman.
Come on, mate. That's Gabe from Breaking Bad.
That is Gabe from Breaking Bad.
He seems
That's
to
very
never
cool.
be a
Yes.
like the key
A
character.
mainstay. Yeah.
But he does a good job.
He pops up in so many shows.
Yeah. Plays a great offsider.
So I don't even know his name. He's absolutely brilliant in everything I've ever seen him in.
I thought we were going to say Gail Bedecker from Breaking Bad, by the way, and obviously we have to R.I.P. Gail Bedecker.
But there you go. Billions. I incredibly rate that show. I think it's
Cool.
fantastic.
Very cool.
What are you watching?
Watched the season finale of Rick and Morty through the week.
Nice.
You seen it?
That's a
I haven't
show
seen
we,
the finale yet.
we
Just
all
seen-
watch. I haven't watched the finale yet.
I
either.
just watched Handball.
Right. Yeah, interesting. I'll have to rewatch it. I watch it while eating, and it's really difficult because you can't I feel like anytime I put food in my mouth and have to look away from the screen, I miss.
Yeah.
I miss too much.
Rick and Morty is not a background show.
No, you have to really pay attention to it. So I'll have to go back and rewatch that. But I wasn't necessarily unhappy with it. I thought that it was fine. Don't know where next season's going. It's going to be a weird one. So
They're bringing out a movie with Christopher Lloyd.
right.
Oh yeah, I've seen stuff for that.
A live action Rick and Morty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Live action.
Are they actually bringing it out, or was it just trolling?
With
That's not actually going to happen. This is not real.
Why wouldn't it be real?
It's not real. There's just no way.
Okay.
I mean, it just can't. Surely it can't be real. But why Gizmodo sharing it if it's not real?
I think it's real.
Maybe we'll watch that trailer next week.
Yeah, let's watch that next week and go from there.
Here's a teaser trailer for next week's episode.
Jesus.
You can watch watch a trailer that you can already watch.
But most importantly, I've been watching. I just started Fargo.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen it before.
Nah.
You didn't like it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't seen it either, but
dude,
I've heard heaps about it.
It's really, really cool. It's got a ton of great actors. Bob Odenkirk has got a great role in it so far.
Nice.
He's there. So you watched season 1. Yeah, 2014 came out a while ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so many great actors in it. Really interesting
Billy
premise.
Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Martin Freeman. You don't see.
Martin Freeman has a very, very big role in it.
Colin Hanks. Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, some good stuff. Some really, really good stuff. It wasn't what I thought the show was. I thought that the show was, when I got told that I should watch it, I thought it was a supernatural thing.
I thought you were going to say I thought it was Argo, the Ben Affleck movie.
Okay, that's what I did think. But I also thought that Argo was like this movie about like a Merlin-esque. You know how they made that Merlin cartoon a while ago? I thought that there was another one that was called Fargo. that had like another weird kid going into like a dimensional realm or something like that. Anyway, I still haven't got to the bottom of what that even was that I was thinking of. I've been trying for a week, but still don't know. Anyway, this is great, so definitely recommend. Oh, Ewan McGregor in the 3rd season. I haven't seen that yet. And of course, Carrie Coon as well in there. So
it's Carrie Cheer now.
That is Carrie Cheer. Yeah, that's right. So we'll have to redact that. But yeah, the 3rd season looks awesome. Ewan McGregor plays a very, very strange role. So
it's like an anthology series.
It is. So it's based. So the 1st season is based on the movie, which I haven't seen.
Yep.
And the 2nd and 3rd season are based on like I guess the predicate of the movie plus they just like invented some storylines because it got really popular. So feels like a bit of a what was that?
Chris Rock in season 4.
That Not Making a Murderer, the murdery kind of one.
Only Murders in the Building.
No,
American Horror Story.
Like criminal something. The one that had Brad Pitt and it had like big actors in the episodes. True Detective.
Oh yeah.
So it feels like it's kind of got like big actors that sort of like make their way through the seasons. They just like cycle them in and out. So really good. Definitely recommend.
There you go. And Brooksy, you're watching something very new.
I'm watching Criminal Minds.
Yeah, awesome.
Season 2.
Which you'll be watching for a while.
Yeah, for the life of this show.
Released in 2007.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another show that had interesting actors pop up throughout.
From time to time. I'm still waiting for Jennifer Love Hewitt to pop in.
Yep.
That'll be a big episode when we finally get that
pop
story.
in.
Oh, she's in for quite a while.
They don't pop out.
No.
I can confirm that.
On the cloud, though.
On the cloud? No cloud, unfortunately.
What happened in the last one? Yeah, a couple of hunters raised by their uncle, homeschooled, never knew any different, so they're just killing tourists out in the mountains.
Cool. Every episode wraps itself up in one episode, hey?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. And they give you how long? Half an hour? An hour?
45.
45. Okay,
So
that's all enough
it's
to go
like
deep.
An hour with ads.
Because CSI used to do their like exposition and close in half an hour, was it?
No,
they had an hour.
That was an hour, yeah.
Because half an hour is just not enough to give you
not
because
to do anything good.
When you add in ads and stuff, it's like 20 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, yeah, cool, good.
Did you watch Hawaii 5-0?
Nope.
You're better off for it.
No.
Yeah,
Scott can.
No, the movie that had what was the movie that had Zac Efron in it?
Oh, Beach.
Baywatch?
Yeah, that's right. I like that.
With The Rock.
That was one of the last movies that I remember thinking, I'm gonna watch this because everybody in the room forced it, and like I have to be here, and I'm gonna hate this, but
that was good.
Maybe I'll fall asleep, and I was like, wow, that was actually way better than I expected.
And now I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
You did look good. It's amazing what just Coke and a trainer will do.
Coke and a trainer.
Lowercase c, by the way.
Yeah.
Look, we've reached our final trailer, and this is probably up there with the. No, we've got 2 more. Hey,
we do.
Let's do James Bond because we've all seen this one because we did a pilot episode that no one will ever see and watched it. So
maybe one day.
Yeah, that's true.
No Time to Die. New Bond movie. It's due to come out just a couple weeks time.
This 8th
of October, I believe.
By the way.
This is not comfortable.
Why would I betray you?
We all have our secrets. We just didn't get to yours yet.
Hey, what's the over-unders on James Bond smiling in this film?
Oh, very low.
Less than 5?
Post-sex, maybe.
The world is arming
Smirk.
faster than
I'd say it
man's
best. Do you reckon you'll get one in this trailer? I don't remember.
Nah.
Where's
Maybe if he
007?
makes a double entendre to a woman.
Sure,
he might give it a bit of...
I need a favor, brother. You're the only one I trust for this.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
You were 00.
2 years. So stay in your lane. You get in my way, I will put a bullet in your knee. The one that works.
I thought you two would get along.
That was almost a smoke.
Name? Bond.
Do it. Say the thing.
James Bond.
I did the thing.
Hello, Q. I've missed you.
That was a smile.
Valuable asset this country has. If you feel yourself
classic
losing
dry
control,
wit.
I'm not going to lose
Oh, that's right. This is the Tenet throwback here.
Control.
Tenet reference.
James.
Tenet reference.
You gave up everything for her.
How good's Christoph Waltz, though?
Yeah, one of the greats. 7 Psychopaths moment.
When her secret finds its way out.
Phantom in the Opera reference.
Yeah.
What is it?
You don't know what this is.
James Bond.
I love this scene. It's so well shot.
License to kill. History of violence.
could be speaking to my own reflection. Only your skills die with your body. Mine will survive long after I'm gone.
Yeah, this is very cool.
History isn't kind to men who play God.
Rami Malek in the building. Bohemian Rhapsody reference.
Yeah. Operation Protect Summer.
Nice.
Something that's underappreciated
classic James Bond scene. Oh,
something that's underappreciated in Bond movies is like the architecture that they generally feature in them.
Well, because it's very European. All Bond movies are very European.
But the bad guys have
Eastern European bad man.
Yeah, the bad guys always have really cool bases, just architecturally speaking. It's very, very cool. Underappreciated.
And what's your, like, over or under
explosions?
5 Bond movies you've seen?
How many I've seen?
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually really into James Bond, so probably like, I don't know, 15.
But you haven't seen the most recent ones,
Maybe 10. I'd say 10. 10 would be how many I think I've seen. I didn't see... what were the 2 most recent? Skyfall, Quantum of Solace?
Yeah, I think so.
No, there was another one in between that, wasn't there?
There's another.
Was there really?
There's
Jesus.
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Quantum of Solace.
Pussy Hunter or something.
Skyfall, and then there's something else.
Was it? Spectre.
Spectre, that's it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't think
Spectre's the most recent one.
I don't think I saw Spectre.
I don't think I've seen Spectre either.
Yeah.
I've seen all of the
So yeah, Casino Royale, Die Another Day, The World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies. I think I probably watched all of those back like that because I used to be quite into Bond.
What you're saying is you've seen all the Pierce Brosnan ones.
So I
that was our age group, yeah.
Yeah, I really liked Pierce.
Pierce is our James Bond.
Yeah.
And he was only in it for 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
GoldenEye.
crazy.
But I mean, GoldenEye.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The greatest video game ever made.
Oh man, big chin. Big chin. Yeah, really, really good. Man, any Bond movie that centers around the snow automatically gets like a massive tick for me.
Yeah.
So cool. Just like snowmobiles doing flips and getting blown up and shit. So good.
Well, I mean, Spectre had Batista in it, and that was where Christoph Waltz entered the
Bond universe.
The Bond universe, I believe.
I mean, are we gonna now? Because this is Daniel Craig's last, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
And that's Idris Elba.
Is it the money still on Idris Elba?
Idris Elba. Yeah.
Is it decided at this point, or
nah, nothing. I mean, genuinely, Daniel Craig could be like, I want to keep going.
How many has he done though?
5.
Well, it's
done more than
enough,
Pierce
isn't
now.
it? Or Sean Connery.
But they still do numbers, so.
I don't know.
I mean,
Tom Hardy was a short favorite for a bit. I think he'd make it an okay Bond, but
yeah, but
he's too good.
Let's
of an
see.
actor.
Do they fall into? I mean, Idris is a great actor.
Skyfall absolutely smashed it. Hey, wow.
Skyfall's such a good movie.
That smashed it,
dude. The like shots of because he's in this like Scottish
crazy
home, and the shots like it's so good.
That nearly hit a billy.
So good.
Okay, so cool. So the adjusted earnings, right? So it's scaled. Sure. So it is the biggest, but there also was an 848 Thunderball. Sean Connery was a really smash hit. Huh. Mental. Good for them. Yeah. So Bond was kind of trailing off for a little bit there.
Yeah.
The Timothy Dalton years sort of killed it. Then Pierce Brosnan revived it, and it made double the last. And then it started to teeter off. So Daniel Craig had a weird thing where his third movie was actually the biggest. I guess it was just a good movie.
I think you know what you're getting with James Bond.
But you wonder if people like it. It looks like the trend is that people are getting disinterested in the same actor. You know, so it's like the debut was big. Then
I don't know that the actor's got anything to do with it. Surely.
No, I suppose. I mean, if they put an actor that was not Bondy and sort of unlikable, like Idris Elba will be a great Bond to watch. I think.
Too.
Yeah,
I think it'll be really cool. People will, and of course, like Black Bond, everyone's going to be like,
yeah, well,
need to see what they do.
We're going to do with Black Bond.
Have to see it. So
they don't have to do anything.
What do you mean?
Why do they have to do anything?
Because
you
have to be.
Like, can't he just be James Bond but black?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, but
I'm surprised he's not a woman.
But obviously, well, that's obviously was talked about. No, I'm just saying that because they're doing Black Bond, like it's obviously gonna.
That's the name of the movie.
Yeah, blonde. No, they haven't had a Black Bond, so it's obviously a big deal.
I don't know that it has to be,
but they're gonna make it a big deal.
But why should they?
Because
if they're smart, they won't. They'll just make a James Bond film, but Idris Elba will be James Bond.
They won't make it big, but like they'll have publicists going like the first black Bond, the first black Bond, the first black Bond.
For sure.
So like
I just don't know that you need to say that. Like everyone gets
James,
that.
of course you don't need to say it.
You could be
The whole world runs on things that don't need to be said yet are. That's like people's livelihoods revolve around saying things unnecessarily.
What about the fact that Idris Elba's American?
Oh, is he really? I thought it was British.
Is
no,
he
I
American?
thought it was British.
Oh, he might be British.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, can we get
just think of him from The Wire?
Can we get a background check on Idris Elba, please?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh, he's from London. Don't worry.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I just associate him with American based on the movies he's been in.
No, mate.
Yeah, that's right. He probably just a good accent guy.
Yeah.
He's British, mate. I don't think that's... Has there been an American Bond? Pierce was British, wasn't he?
Yeah, they're all
Scottish or
I
something.
mean, there was Lazenby. He was Australian.
Laserbeams.
Lazenby. George Lazenby played one movie and he's Australian.
He was in
Australian
he was Bond.
Yeah, one movie. The
Laser-
only Bond.
Well,
George
Sean
one
Connery's
movie.
obviously
George Laserbeam.
Lazenby.
All you're saying is Laserbeam. Do you know this man that he's talking about? Fucking George Laserbeam?
Lazenby, yes.
When did this happen?
fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Like 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't even have a fucking camera in Australia 50 years ago.
I mean,
there's no way that happened.
Can you pull it back up?
George Lazenby, fucking.
I don't believe that this happened.
You're kidding. We just had the list of it up.
So we had an Australian Bond, is what you're trying to tell me.
Yes.
His name was George Laserbeam.
Lazenby. It's right there after Connery. It was the first Bond after Sean Connery.
Yeah, George Lazenby. Why are we saying Laserbeam?
Oh my god, I hate you.
Why do you keep reacting? He did one, and then they're like, let's
And
get
it was
Sean back.
horrible.
So
Yeah.
let's throw more cash at Sean and get him back.
Oh my god.
And then Roger Moore took over.
That's horrible. Wow. Yeah, not good. Not on.
What
Wow.
were you saying, Laserbeam, by the way?
Fuck you. Because I love the YouTuber Laserbeam. I love Fortnite.
So true.
All right, last one.
Last one.
Actually, I haven't seen Australia yet, by the way.
So the Spider-Man.
They just keep fucking coming.
But the big thing about this one is there's rumors that the last three Spider-Man. So Tom Holland is current Spider-Man.
Right.
Before that was Andrew Garfield.
Right.
Did 2, and then Tobey Maguire
Garfunkel
was Spider-Man for Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, 3 was bad, wasn't it?
Yes.
Emo Spider-Man.
Very.
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, Andrew Garfield is considered emo Spider-Man too. He was pretty sad his whole time.
Yeah, right.
But it's confirmed that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire will both be in this movie.
No shit.
Right.
No mention of them in this trailer, but hit it.
No Laserbeam.
Is that Doctor Strange?
It is Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one.
And that's Zendaya.
Some suggest that
Zendaya?
Parker's powers include the male spider's ability
I like
to
Zendaya.
hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
How's that voice?
I love Tom Holland, bro.
Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
God. Yeah. Obama's been in that position.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
All right. Soundtrack.
To what do I owe
Bussin'.
the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
He sounds
When
so
How good is
weird.
Benedict
My
Cumberbatch
identity,
though?
My
Like,
entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous.
Fine.
So is he asking him to turn back time or something?
yeah. Undo the fact that it came out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Was about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my god, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
Oh, no. He would have fucked it up, wouldn't he?
What just happened?
We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you, trying to live two different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
Jon Favreau.
Oh, Goblin.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Is that Willem?
Doc Ock, bro. Doc Ock.
Hello.
There he is.
Okay, this has the potential to be like one of the best Spider-Man movies, but there's so much going on. Holy moly.
I think it'll be hard for anyone who hasn't seen
all 58 Spider-Mans.
No, you just need to see the last two, like the Tom Holland ones, which
no, it sounds like you definitely need to have seen Spider-Man 2. When they literally just ended with Spider-Man 2.
And Goblin.
And Green Goblin. Spider-Man 1.
With James Franco. Can you believe James Franco was in
That's actually crazy, hey? Yeah. The butthurt son of Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Why did you kill my dad? There's a very obvious explanation that I'm going to purposely not see.
Yeah, but then he sees it and becomes Hobgoblin.
What?
That's
that can't be right.
100% it's right.
Jesus.
You really want to go against me on a Marvel movie here, bro?
I just thought you were joking. Hobgoblin. Yeah. Right, anyway. No, I mean, obviously, like, there's a lot of really cool things, but the people who, like, the average intelligence of people who are going to be inclined to watch this movie aren't going to be able to comprehend the fact that they're delving into the space-time continuum and the fact that, like, they literally mentioned the multiverse. Like,
the multiverse is, like, well-known in the Marvel.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that. Sorry, Marvel viewers are obviously a higher average IQ.
No, it's just like a continuing thread.
Yeah, but if they're really going to try to push like Inception style like mechanics in a Marvel film, whilst trying to push other iterations of other films, like here's this guy and remember him. Meanwhile, like you're supposed to remember how traversing the threads of time works. You know, it could. That's what I mean. It has the potential. Like they've definitely got the recipe.
I think the problem is you haven't seen any Marvel movies.
I've seen some Marvel movies. I've seen the Spider-Man movies. They're my favorite ones.
Yeah, but I mean, like the what is now the Marvel movies, like the MCU movies,
right?
And this is a continuation of that universe.
Has the Doctor Strange movie come out yet?
Yeah, there's been a few. There's been a couple.
There's been 2. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them either.
So that's I probably should watch that because I need to know like
honestly,
what his whole
fuck
thing
them
is.
all.
Yeah, no, and I hate.
Honestly, I haven't seen the standalone Doctor Strange movies, but I've seen him in the Avengers movies and that sort of stuff.
I can't dedicate my life to this fucking thing.
I would love if they would just make movies that are watchable on their own. Like I hated it when it was like, what was that Justice Crew movie that came out where I was like
Justice League?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, no, the one that was like, No, Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, where it was like,
dude,
no,
that's
you
so
can't.
Good.
Oh, you're so good, but you have to have.
No, you don't have to see.
You have to have watched Walt Disney.
Anything
Walt
to
Disney,
see
Walt
Guardians.
Disney's mum giving birth.
You're
just not gonna.
Guardians is 100% a standalone movie.
No, it's not.
There's
it's fucking not.
There is no other Marvel characters in it. Literally, they're a standalone thing.
Dude, you're such a fucking.
And they're a standalone
Disney apologist, man.
Because they were part of the sub-board from Sony.
Have you had your Marvel juice this morning?
You just have no idea what you're talking about. And so you cover it up by trying to.
No, dude, it's true. I mean, maybe maybe it wasn't that movie, but it was one of them where it was like, oh no, you're not gonna like it if you haven't seen like the last 14.
Who are you got saying that to you?
I don't know.
Because they're wrong.
A bunch of people.
When you hang out with fucking idiots.
No, sorry, my friends don't watch Marvel movies exclusively to understand the complex keynote.
But what I'm saying is, they don't. For movies like that, you don't need to.
Oh my god! I mean, that's how it should be. I really want to believe that.
100% it is.
So all of them movies are standalone movies that require no prior knowledge of the universe.
You could watch Guardians of the Galaxy right now,
except for this one apparently, which requires.
No, I'm saying you could, but
fucking manual on.
But you're saying you have to watch the old Spider-Man.
But you do.
But you don't.
But it had. Oh, so what? You're just gonna be like, who's this guy with mechanical hands coming out of the ground? You're like, I'm sure they'll explain that.
They will 100% explain who Dr. Octopus is.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because that Spider-Man won't know who he is.
Look at the badge, kid. Remember?
It's Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, hopefully one of them will speak to the camera.
Because Tom Holland Spider-Man doesn't know who that is.
George Lazenby.
George Lazenby plays Rhino.
Oh, that's very cool. Rhino was a great villain. Yeah, he was in Spider-Man what?
Was he 2? In Guardians of the Galaxy 4?
No, I think he might have been in 3.
The Avengers.
Yeah, I think it might have
Guardians
been 3.
of the Galaxy 4.
He was He was with the Sandman, wasn't he?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Or Sandman. Fucking hell, how many Spider-Man are there, man?
It's too many.
Yeah.
There's way too many.
And there was the one that had the animated one that had the really cool soundtrack.
Apparently that was sick.
Post Malone. Yeah. Homecoming?
No.
Homecoming's Tom Holland. Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
that's it.
I've heard nothing but good stuff about that.
Left in the dust. That was the coolest part about it already.
It is good. People got too excited about Spider-Pig though, which was just weird. Like that's not the best part of that movie. It was the introduction of Miles Morales, who's like a big Spider-Man character.
Oh, that's right. That was Black Spider-Man.
Black Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which one of those would I had to watch?
That's right. That had the black video.
No, it's a standalone one because it's an animated one, and it was like, I think it's Sony done, not Marvel Disney done.
Right.
Yeah. You have to have watched Michael Jackson's Thriller to understand the reference, though.
Well, Spider-Man's still technically... that's why the Sony logo comes at the start, because it's not purely owned by Marvel.
Thanks for the background check. Oh, that's thrown me off there. Let's put a bad taste in my mouth. There's a Sony logo. What's the Sony logo doing at the start of my Marvel movie?
See? There you go.
Screen, man! Shut it down. Oh, fucking hell. I do love it, Joel, the passion, truly. I do love it.
It confused me how you try and talk with... I mean, you do this on a lot of things, so it shouldn't be shocked.
It's my brand,
yeah. You try and talk on things as if you know what you're talking about when you have no research or information.
Yeah. No, it's... I mean... look, I have anecdotal evidence, which is like, which is generally enough. I mean, like, it's just look at what it's done for us, though. You know. So yeah. Anyway, looking forward to that. I think the only bad thing there was the Martin Scorsese thing, wasn't it? Martin Lawrence, who was it? Martin Sheen, who was that? Martin.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. That's right.
Chris Martin.
Yeah, fucking Aston Martin.
Yeah, again,
Aston Martin Laserbeam.
That show will be. I mean, is quite bad.
Yeah, and
like I think we're all excited,
Martin Lawrence.
Excited but skeptical on
Martin Lawrence is in it. I'm watching it. Oh man,
keep the dogs interested.
Good shit. All right. Anything else?
That's all our trailers for this week. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good to be honest.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I don't know which one's.
I'm going. I will say, this weekend I will be going to the movies.
Yeah,
you're saying
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Oh, right.
So I will
you haven't seen that yet.
No, because I've been working every weekend.
True.
So
George
this is my.
Yeah.
Oh, wish how good would that be? George Lazenby voices Chase. That'd be.
He could be in the cinema watching it with you. Like judging by where his career's at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he goes to cons. It looked like from that Wikipedia picture.
Good for him.
I'm surprised we didn't see him at Comic-Con.
Honestly, yeah.
So I'll be back next week with a in-depth review.
Cool. That'd be cool.
When we see a movie, we should probably let people know.
Yeah.
Good.
We should try to get that on the airwaves. Try to make a little movie review. Remember that used to happen. Who used to do that?
Me.
It was you.
Used
That's
to review
awesome.
movies I'd never seen.
I love that.
No, and Pete Scoot Carter used to have his movie guy that he'd call up.
I love that. That's great. It's like basically what astrology is.
We're trying to know.
It's basically you talking about the Marvel universe.
Yeah, well, I mean, as you'd have me believe it. I think I'm righter than you want me to believe.
No, I've seen most of them.
Google that. Right.
I've seen most of them. I haven't seen a lot of the new ones. I haven't seen like Black Widow and the Shang-Chi.
We actually must be due for a new Ghost Rider. We're
getting a new Ghostbusters.
What? The women too?
No, the men are back.
Oh right. So that was like when they made
didn't work.
Well, that was like when they made shapes bad on purpose to bring the original flavors back.
Yeah, I think that's
just
what it is.
It's a great marketing ploy.
Is it sad that the thing that people talk most about that female-led Ghostbusters is Chris Hemsworth?
I mean, if Chris Hemsworth's there, it was bound to happen.
Well, it was the turn on the normal thing. Normally, it's men with a hot assistant.
Right.
This is a bunch of women with Chris Hemsworth as their like receptionist.
Cool. I mean, they had to have
good-looking man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's Thor.
He is Thor. He was Fat Thor for a bit, but now he's back. So
yeah, but you had to have seen.
You had to have read all the Viking trilogy, like anthologies.
Well, I mean,
in Nordic print to understand it.
Thor 2 is one of the worst movies ever made. 100% one of the worst movies ever made. There you go. Don't watch it. You don't need to watch it. Even if you wanted to understand everything, there's no reason
to understand your reference, I would have had to have watched it.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have needed to understand.
Take your word for it. Had a big fucking Sony logo at the start. Turn me right.
No, that was purely owned by Marvel.
All right, thank goodness.
I'll see you next week.